most divine creator, deliver to us our savior, the Sarkassan.
Have you ever wondered who exactly was it that Sicarian was praying to? I know I have. Imagine a cosmic entity so powerful that it stands as the ultimate creator of everything Marvel, an all-powerful being manipulating reality, time, and space across the multiverse. This is the one above all. A force cloaked in mystery, its very existence put together subtly throughout the films we've come to love, and ones that some of us may have come to love not so much. What's up, Internet? Welcome back to the channel. Today has been a long time coming. This theory has been swirling around in the old noggin for literally years now. So go ahead and give a Hulk smash to that like button and let's jump into today's video. The One Above All is a puzzling figure that has sparked countless debates and theories among fans. The One Above All, or I'll just call him TOAA for short. What? I don't mean like Hawk Tuah as in the Hawk Tuah girl. I mean it as its acronym, TOAA, TOAA. There, glad we got that out of the way. Now, where were we? Oh yeah, that's right. TOAA has long been known in the pages of Marvel Comics as the ultimate power, the divine presence of overseeing the multiverse. In the massive collection of different stories in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and let's face it, at this point, the Marvel Cinematic Multiverse, there has now been cameo after cameo of beings that are so powerful that they are known in some stories as more than just mutants or even gods, but are principalities of the universe. Without them, the very universe itself, well, wouldn't exist. From celestials like the ones shown in the Eternals, to the statues that depict some of these abstract beings in Thor: Love and Thunder, the movie. And so the first question is, who or what is this cosmic mystery? And why has it remained hidden from view? From its first official appearance in Sensational Spider-Man Volume 2, number 40, to its appearance in the Fantastic Four when they travel to the heavens itself to rescue Ben Grimm's soul. And in doing so, find the One Above All in a metaphysical appearance resembling the legendary Jack Kirby. Is there a greater force at play here? A puppeteer pulling the strings of destiny? Or is it just sitting back and watching its story play out? You see, I don't know about you guys, but I've been coming up with plot hole fillers and theories in my own headcanon regarding the MCU for years now, from wondering if the MCU would ever dare feature beings as powerful as the Celestials, just to be hit with a major lore drop in the first Doctor Strange movie where Baron Mordo flat out name drops the living tribunal.
Powerful to sustain, so we imbue objects with it. This is the staff of the living tribunal.
To me, having a theory that Luke Cage being a Skrull in the Defender series, because no matter what anyone tells me, no matter how many times I've watched the Defenders show, no one can convince me that Luke Cage wasn't kidnapped and body swapped with a Skrull in that one scene where he gets hit by a truck. Jessica Jones then says that the hand took him.
Where's Luke?
They took him.
And then bam, just magically shows up again like nothing ever happened. Like what? Could have been an amazing payoff, MCU. But instead, you gave us a worn-down Nick Fury who was just a shell of his former self. But I digress. The implications of the One Above All's existence reach far beyond the realms of mere mortals and even the cosmic entities we've come to know. Take the likes of Dormammu, for example. Dormammu, I've come to bargain. Yeah, that guy, the ruler of the dark dimension. Or Ego, the living planet. Yet they pale in comparison to the true cosmic heavyweights. Ego, the living planet, was a celestial in the MCU, but wait, does that technically make Peter Quill an Eternal? That's a theory for another day. Now, imagine a being so unbelievably powerful that it stands above even these cosmic abstracts. That, my friends, is the realm of the One Above All. But here's where things get very interesting. In the comics, it's often depicted as a meta representation of the Marvel writers and artists themselves. It's a cosmic acknowledgement that the true creators of these universes are the storytellers behind the scenes. So, how does that translate to the MCU? While the One Above All hasn't been explicitly named or shown on screen, its presence can be felt in the intricate web of fate. From Tony Stark spotting one of his own weapons that nearly did him in, to Steve Rogers being noticed while he's, well, You guys know the rest, right? He was literally willing to selflessly throw himself on top of a grenade just to save his fellow comrades. Every seemingly random event, every twist of fate brings the right hero to the right place at the right time. But here's the kicker. The TVA's mission to maintain the sacred timeline in Loki hints at a greater design, and the same branch-like tree that depicts the multiverse was also shown to us by Miguel Ojeda in the Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Its very foundation serves as a cosmic blueprint that governs the multiverse. But who created this blueprint? Who decides which timeline was sacred in the first place? This theory gains even more weight when we consider the words of the Ancient One. Her ability to see into the possible futures, later echoes by Dr. Strange himself, suggests a predetermined path, a path that could very well be laid out by the One Above All. And who is the One Above All, you may be asking? Well, I believe if Kevin Feige and the crew ever wanted to explicitly come out with a 100% certainty and confirmation that they would cameo the One Above All, it would have been none other but the man, the myth, the legend himself. Enter the late, great Mr. Stan Lee, the legendary comic book visionary whose imagination birthed countless heroes and villains. Now, before I go any further, I want to make it abundantly clear that I mean no harm or disrespect whatsoever to any of Mr. Lee's closest friends, family members, or even friends of the family when bringing up the late Mr. Stan Lee in this theory. His cameos in Marvel films have become iconic, always bringing a smile to fans' faces, including my own. But these brief appearances may have held a deeper meaning, hinting at a presence far more significant than what we've realized so far. Consider this scene from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. On a cosmic beach, we find Stan Lee in this animated conversation with the Watchers, immortal beings who, for the most part, observe the universe's unfolding. This moment isn't just a cool cameo scene. I think it's a window into a profound truth. It suggests that Stan Lee's role transcends that of just, a mere wholesome character, goofing off with the Watchers. It's a hint and a nod to us as the viewers and fans that there's more to this character than meets the eye, and I'm not talking Optimus Prime. Or take the dozens of other cameos across the multiverse, from his super hilarious Tony Stank cameo to his cameo in The Incredible Hulk, where he just so happens to take a sip out of the one bottle that has Bruce Banner's blood in it. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, yep, he's in that. Captain America, The First Avengers, you nailed it, he's in that too. We're talking hundreds of cameos throughout the years, and they're not just in the MCU. I'd like to guide your attention for a moment to this. Fantastic Four, the animated series from the 90s, Season 1, Episode 7, titled Super Skrull. As we, the viewers, are watching the show, a familiar face interrupts the entire episode, just to drop some lore to the viewers about the Skrulls. So, let me get this straight. We, the viewers, could just be minding our own business watching this episode with a bowl of cereal, and a figure can pause the show and explain to us what's going on. And on top of that, translates what the alien species are saying. This goes way further than even Deadpool and She-Hulk's fourth wall breaking shenanigans. You see, fellow theorists, in order to understand the logic here, we'll first have to go back in time and touch on the history of Mr. Lee. As Stan grew, so did his understanding of human struggle. This deep empathy would become the cornerstone of his work. Spider-Man, awkward teenager who grapples with newfound powers, was born from Stan's own imagination and experience of feeling different. The Hulk, a misunderstood giant, embodied the pain of alienation that Stan knew all too well. And the X-Men, a group of misfits fighting for acceptance, mirrored his own journey as an outsider looking in. And so let's take World War II, for example. World War II erupts and Stan finds himself in the army. But his battle wasn't just on the battlefield itself. It wasn't just with bullets and bombs. Instead, he wielded the power of words, becoming a playwright and screenwriter. In this melting pot of global conflict, Stan honed his ability to craft narratives that could uplift spirits and shape perceptions. As the war ended and Stan entered the comic industry, he witnessed a seismic shift. Comic books were evolving from simple good versus evil tales to complex stories that reflect societal issues, creating characters with flaws, vulnerabilities, and personalities that echo the struggle of everyday people. Stan Lee wasn't just creating superheroes, he was holding a mirror to society. and its battles with acceptance, identity, and resilience. From the 60s to the 90s, Lee's role as editor-in-chief and head writer at Marvel became synonymous with a revolution in superhero narratives. But it's here, in the trial of adversity, that Stan Lee's true superpower emerged. Through relentless determination and unparalleled creativity, he not only reshaped his own destiny, but he revolutionized the entire comic book industry. As we look back on Stan Lee's legacy, we see a man who became the godfather of Marvel, not just through talent, but through strong will to rise above hardship. His journey serves as a powerful reminder that the true creativity often springs from the depths of struggle, and that even in our darkest moments, we all have the potential to become the heroes of our own stories too. But hey, that's just a theory. You know, come to think of it, do you guys wonder if the folks over at Team Theory would, mind if we borrowed their catchphrase until we can come up with a catchy catchphrase of our own? Check out the video on screen that YouTube just knows you'll love, and I'll see you guys in the next one.